Good day, class. It is Friday, 8/28/2020, and I'm here to tell you just a little bit about what's going on with today's assignment. Today, we've got a multiple choice set of questions that have to do with a couple of the pieces we've read this week. Obviously, if it's a crossover style question, a question that is asking you to think about more than one piece, make sure you've read both of those pieces. And in this case, make sure both those pieces are accessible to you when you take your quiz. You might need them to check for text evidence to verify your answers. Okay, but really what today's about is AP style multiple choice questions. Presumably, many of you are going to take the AP test someday in English or perhaps something else. And one thing that the College Board likes to do is make the AP multiple choice questions tricky. Step one, and it may sound stupid, but it's pretty important. Make sure you know what the question is asking. Sometimes they will ask questions with giant vocabulary words or in such a way that forces you to maybe take some mental shortcuts and think you're answering one thing when you're really answering something else. Second thing, any inaccuracy in an answer choice disqualifies the entire answer choice. Most answer choices sound at least partially correct, but don't be fooled. They really like to give you, let's say out of 5 total answer choices, one that's probably wrong for sure, and then 4 that all have something in it that is correct. It forces you to read the entirety of every answer choice so that you make sure you get the correct answer without you can't really see one answer, say, oh, it's right, and just move on. You usually need to see more than one answer. Next, the all of the above and none of the above that you might have seen on multiple choice tests over the years aren't super prevalent on AP tests. However, you'll sometimes get questions that are built like this. Read the following statements and decide which ones are accurate, or something like that. 1, woodchucks are sometimes called groundhogs. 2, sharks are fish. 3, fruit bats are venomous. Okay, and then you have to decide which combination of those things are correct. They really like to do that because they're usually more complex ideas than what we've written here, and it forces you then to think about all of them. How many of them are correct? Which ones are inaccurate? Third slide here with this. The bottom line is you should read questions and answer choices carefully because the test is literally designed to punish carelessness. Most of my students who've gone on to take the AP test understand that you're not supposed to get all of the College Board AP questions correct. 60+%, getting 60+% of them right is actually quite a success on some of the tests that you'd be looking at. English, language, and composition being one of those. So if you come across ones that are quite difficult, when we do some some College Board style things, keep in mind it's not the end of the world if it's tough. That's why we're working on looking at questions that are written a little more in a more complicated way. By the way, this is Hank Scorpio from The Simpsons.